Hey, John here. Yeah, I just wanted to try something different today. I was gonna come down to this coffee shop that's on Canal Park here and kind of sit there and work on my computer some. And I don't know, this might have been a bad idea because this is like the height of tourist season, so I don't know, it might be crowded in there. Maybe I won't even, might be hard to get a seat, I don't know. I mean, this might be more like coming to this coffee shop down here. This might be something to do during more like the fall or winter, but okay. Anyway, but I'm down here now. This is the canal approaching the lift bridge here, the aerial lift bridge, and it's a bridge that goes up whenever a ship comes through, and so that's why there's so much traffic here, because there was just a big ship that came through. So usually if you park on the other side of here, you can actually find like some free parking, but you may have to walk a little ways. But it'd give me a chance to walk across the bridge a little bit and take a few shots of that. Okay, oh, yeah, okay, I may have to park, maybe have to park really far down. I wasn't ready to go on this big of a hike right now. Oh wait, ooh, this spot here. Let's see, oh, here we go, okay. Hey, surprise, there's this big old spot here. Here's somebody's van here, camper van here, hippie van. So that wasn't so bad. Alright. Obviously I don't have Charlie with me here today, of course, because I can't bring him to the coffee shop unless I'm going to find some way to like have him be my service dog or something, you know, or something. Anyway. All right, so here's the bridge here. Yeah, I'm actually surprised there's that much parking there, but you know, I guess that not many people, especially the people out of town, don't always know about the park there. So yeah, I mean, one thing about down here is like, sometimes I like to come down here like more in the fall and winter. It's nice to come down here to this coffee shop because I think it's usually like after like October 15th or something like that, the parking on Canal Park is free. But because obviously the tourism season is mostly in the summer. But yeah, there's a lot of RVs down here right now. Oh, maybe there's like some festival going on that I don't even know about. Is the Blues Festival coming up, maybe? Let's see. Okay, got a phone call coming in here, but we'll ignore that. You want to go ahead? Oh, all right, thanks. Yeah, so this is the canal here, and the area across the canal is called Canal Park for obvious reasons, and it's a big tourist area. I think until like the 80s or something, it actually wasn't very much of a tourist area. It was mostly like a bunch of old warehouses, and they kind of like redid it. Like, but yeah, it's a lift bridge. So this whole deck here lifts up. Maybe I'll see if I can splice in a video of that. But this whole thing lifts up whenever the ships come through. Oh yeah. So there's a sailboat there, and then you can see in the distance there's the big ship that just came through the canal that was leaving out to the lake there. That's what caused the big traffic tie up there. But yeah, when the ship comes through here, there'll be a bunch of people all lined up looking at it. So this is Canal Park, and that's downtown. That's like the convention center over there. Vista Fleet is that tour boat that takes you around the water. Never actually been on that actually, but I mean I've gone on my boat lots of times. And okay, maybe I don't want to stay in here too long. I guess the sign said no loitering, so we'll see. I don't know how long you got to be staying at some place before it's considered loitering. So That's Grandma's restaurant. That's one of the most famous restaurants in town. Right there. And that's the Maritime Museum. The Maritime Museum, that's one of the best like free things you can go to in Duluth. It's really nice and it's free. Except at some point they decided not to have it open as much, but anyway. Yeah. So yeah, that's the lake. And that's the harbor there. So the harbor itself is still pretty big, but it's obviously it's sheltered. You don't get like the giant waves that you get on the lake. But yeah, that's Anger Tower at the top of that hill. There's the aquarium. They say that's the its claim to fame is they say it's the largest freshwater aquarium in the world. So there's a lot of stuff in Duluth where it's claim to fame. They got to put like the freshwater part on it. Like this is supposed to be the largest freshwater sandbar in the world. The sandbar that forms Park Point and Wisconsin Point. Anyway, nice place to come sit down here. I guess I should have brought my dog and sat down here, huh? Yeah. But I wanted to try to get a little work done today. All right, so now we are in Canal Park, the biggest tourist area of the area. These are mostly all bars and restaurants and stuff. On the other side, facing the lake, there's like a bunch of hotels. Yeah, I guess this might actually. Okay, so you got all these RVs and stuff here right now. This might actually be the weekend of like the blues festival or something. I don't know. I don't really keep up on that because I've lived here for a while and never actually gone to it. But you know, I don't know. I mean, I might enjoy it somewhat, but it's like, you know, but any of those deals where you got like you're that crowded in, I don't know. Not into that. Nice paintings over here. One thing about Grandma's is one of the things they have here that a couple restaurants around the area have is it's called a wild rice burger, and it's really good, you know. And I didn't actually realize until I had it a couple times that it's actually vegetarian. And then so my friend Patrick, when he was in town, he's a vegetarian. I came down there and suggested he got one. He said it was actually like the best vegetarian burger he ever had. So yeah, made out of wild rice. That's wild rice is something that it really only grows in Minnesota, but there's like another type of wild rice that they make in like California, but it's not really wild rice, but it's in fact, I think there are places like where there are really, well, I think some of the stuff here they called wild rice is kind of harvested. I mean, it is sort of not exactly completely natural, but but people do actually get like licenses and they go like in canoes and like to go ricing and get the rice. Oh yeah, and they technically say it's not really actually really rice, but you know, anyway. So yeah, Grandma's also owns that. The Sports Garden. The guy's name who owns Grandma's, his name's like Palucci, and he owns a bunch of stuff in different businesses in Duluth. Yeah. So these are like the pay parking lots, so I don't know why this light's not changing, because it's like nobody's traffic isn't moving that direction. Okay, screw it. Let's just walk across real fast. Of course, it changes now. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, we'll see. This might actually be too, it might be too busy today to really do this, so we'll see. Oh, okay, no, it's not really hardly anybody in here, except for most of the people are going outside, so that's cool. But it feels nice in here, though. It's actually a little hot out there. And let's see, do I want to, yeah, I guess I'll sit over here on this chair here. And, yeah, see, nice aquarium and stuff here. Okay, that's probably about enough. Gonna go get some coffee.